The room fell into a silence so heavy it almost felt unreal, as if time itself had paused to honor a man whose life had touched millions. But what happened inside that private farewell for Alan Osmond was something no camera could fully capture. It wasn't just a goodbye. It was a moment of raw, unfiltered emotion that revealed the true depth of love, legacy, and loss. And those who were present say there wasn't a single dry eye in the room. Alan Osmond, known not only as a founding member of the iconic Osmond family, but also as a devoted father, brother, and leader, was laid to rest in an intimate and deeply personal ceremony. Unlike the bright lights and roaring applause that once surrounded him, this farewell was quiet, almost sacred. Only close family and a few trusted friends were invited, making every moment inside that space even more meaningful. As the service began, soft music filled the air, songs that once defined Alan's journey, now carrying a completely different weight. Family members sat close together, holding hands, offering silent comfort. The atmosphere was filled with a mixture of grief and gratitude, as loved ones reflected on a life that had been both extraordinary and deeply personal. One of the most emotional moments came when a family member stepped forward to speak. Their voice trembled, struggling to hold back tears, as they shared heartfelt memories of Alan, not as a public figure, but as the man they knew at home. Stories of his kindness, his strength during difficult times, and his unwavering faith painted a picture of someone who was far more than just a performer. He was the heart of his family. There were pauses, long, quiet pauses where emotions took over words. In those silences, you could feel the depth of the loss. It wasn't just about saying goodbye, it was about realizing that a guiding presence, someone who had always been there, was now gone. As the ceremony continued, more voices joined in. Each tribute added another layer to Alan's legacy. Some spoke about his leadership, how he helped shape not just a musical group, but a family bond that stood strong through decades. Others focused on his resilience, especially during the health struggles he faced later in life. Despite the challenges, Alan never allowed himself to be defined by them. Instead, he became a source of inspiration for everyone around him. But perhaps the most powerful moment came near the end, when the family gathered together for a final tribute. There were no grand speeches, no elaborate gestures, just a simple, emotional act that spoke louder than words. They stood united, honoring not just the man they had lost, but the love he had given them throughout his life. Tears flowed freely, but so did smiles, small, gentle smiles that came from remembering the joy Alan had brought into their lives. It was a reminder that while grief can feel overwhelming, it also carries the echoes of love and cherished memories. As the service concluded, the room once again fell into silence. But this time it felt different. It wasn't just sadness. It was a sense of peace. A quiet understanding that Alan's legacy would live on, not just through his music, but through the family he built and the lives he touched. Outside, the world continued as normal. But inside that private space, something profound had taken place. A farewell that wasn't just about loss, but about celebrating a life that truly mattered. And for those who witnessed it, this wasn't just a funeral. It was a moment they would carry with them forever.